Hello everybody, I hope everyone is doing well and welcome back. So today I'm going to show you a look that I've been loving wearing recently. It's actually the look I was wearing in my Sephora VIP recommendation video, and I know a lot of you wanted to see how I achieved it. I love this look so much. The base is perfected, there's a little monochromatic lip and cheek moment, and the eyes are soft yet defined. I've just been loving this combination of things, and I'm also going to be trying out the new M Cosmetics Sunscape highlighters. Very excited to try these out today. So before we get into it, I'd love for you to subscribe if you aren't already. It means so much to me, and let's get to it. First thing I'm going to be going in with today is the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. Just gonna take a good 2 pumps of this. The first pump was a little bit of half pump. I need that full pump. I really want my makeup to last all day today. My rings are making nice noises today. But while my Hydro Grip Primer is kind of setting and drying down, I'm going to be doing a combo for my base today. I really want to try this out. I'm going to do a mixture of the Tower 28 Sunny Days Tinted Sunscreen and the Danessa Myricks Vision Cream Cover. This one is a little bit late for me, and I sadly can't purchase a deeper shade because it's not available in Canada. Canada has some pretty strict regulations when it comes to sunscreens, and this shade is actually a bit too deep for me at the moment, so I think they're going to meet in the middle and match me perfectly, and I really want to see what the combo of these two things do. So I'm taking about that much of the Sunny Days, and here I'm nervous about this pump. Let's see. Okay, that was kind of like a half pump. Ooh, we'll see what that does. Oh my god. Ooh, okay. I feel like that's a good one. And I'm gonna first blend a majority of it out with my fingers. I'm changing my mind. I really dislike putting on foundations with my fingers. Although it looks really nice, I just hate it. I don't know why. So I'm switching to a Royal & Langnickel complexion brush. Oh, by the way, this stuff reminded me, Tower 28 actually gave me a temporary code for 15% off. It's Julia Adams, all caps, and it's good until December 1st. So feel free to use my code. I don't know if I get commission from it. I'm not entirely sure, but you can still benefit from that if you want to pick up some things from Tower 28. Anyways, now for concealer. I'm going to be using my Lancome All Over Concealer. This is truly quickly becoming my all-time favorite concealer. It's so good. Now to set that concealer, I'm just going to take some of my Pat McGrath Under Eye Powder. I'm very determined to finish this up. Now for bronzer, I'm going to be using my LYS No Limits Matte Bronzer in the shade Motivate. This has been my go-to bronzer. It's such a pretty tone. It's just perfect in the middle. It's a nice mix between a yellow-based bronzer and a red-based bronzer. It looks very flattering, and it really warms up my skin right now, especially since I'm on the paler side. And it also has like a very blurring effect to it. It reminds me of a more pigmented version of the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer. And I'm blending that out with my blending fan brush from Moda. This one also blends out very quickly. Like, I can do my whole bronzing process in like a minute, and it looks so flawless. It's time to try out these beautiful M Cosmetics highlighters. These are the Sunscape highlighters, and look at this packaging. It's so pretty. It's similar to the Magic Hour blushes. Heaven's Aglow blushes, sorry. But I love the gold detailing inside. It looks so bougie. I did quickly swatch all 4 shades on the back of my hand so you can see them against my skin tone. So here they all are. Look at that glow. So this one is Clarity. This one is Serenity. This is Majesty. And this is Legendary. So I'll go like this so you can see the base. Yeah, I'm gonna be going in with this one, Clarity. It looks like they have very microscopic pearls, just like the blushes do, and it looks like a powder version of the cushion, so I'm excited to see how this looks. So I'm just taking that on my Moda highlighter brush. Oh, it's a little bit more dramatic. Just gonna go over in the general areas where I want to highlight, and then I'm going to start doing little circles to kind of polish those pearls and so that I don't get like a little unflattering line across my cheekbone. Wow, those are really pretty. I was a bit worried that it was going to be dry on my skin since it is a baked formula, but it seems to be sinking right into my base really nicely, and it looks kind of creamy. Like, it looks moisturized, which is interesting for such a dry feeling formula. Of course, that's just what it looks like on this specific base. I'll have to try it out with other foundations and such, but I feel like that looks really, really pretty. I like how it's very see-through until the light hits it. Cute. My cats are currently having their zoomy session, so if you can hear their pitter-pattering of their paws, that's what it is right outside my door. But now it's time for blush, and I'm going to be using this beautiful thing from Patrick Ta. It's the Major Headlines Blush Palette, and I'm going to be using the middle row right here. I'm first going to go in with a bit of the powder and a bit of the cream on top. This stuff is very pigmented, so I like to tap my brush off on my palm just to get a majority of the pigmentation off, and then I'll just go in with a sheer amount. And this is a BH Cosmetics No. 3 brush. I got it a couple years ago. I don't think this collection is available anymore, but it's just an angled blush brush. Oh no, I put too much on my nose. And now I'm going to take the butt of my beauty blender and I'm going to dip into the cream. Again, I'm just going to dab the excess on the back of my hand here, and then I'm going to go over top. This is just going to add some more glow and keep it locked in. And I didn't put on my face powder yet, so this is going to look a lot more sheared out once I do. And now, before moving on to eyes and brows, I'm going to take a bit of my Kosas powder. I used the shade Feathery, and I'm going to set a majority of my face with this. And this is a Moda blush brush. See, it just took down a lot of the blush. Just adds a sheer veil that brings it back down to earth. And there is the base. I'm just going to quickly do my brows off camera as well as prime my eyelids, and I will be right back. Okay, it's time for the eyes, and I'm going to be using my Patrick Ta Major Dimension eyeshadow palette. And I'm first starting off with the cream. So I'm going to take the darker one. I'm going to take a nice angled brush. This is the e.l.f. and Jen Atkin brow brush, I believe, but it's just a nice little angled brush. And I'm going to start off by doing kind of a lazy eyeliner. So I'm going to take it around that far. I'm starting it on my lower lash line so I get more of a straight out kind of angle. And then I'm going to take it from the corner and drag it down. I'm going to try to bring that near the inner corner, and I'm just going to smudge that all about, and we do the hokey pokey. Oh my god, why did that come out of my brain? Well, try not to give yourself an unintentional freak freckle. Then I'm just going to take like a little detail brush to smoke out the lower lash line before that sets. And I'm also going to kind of go over the edge of that eyeliner to kind of smoke it out. And this is going to kind of do an underpainting effect for your eye look. Now I'm going to jump in with some of the powder shadows, and I'm first going to start off with the shade Transition. Just make sure that is closed so none of the powder jumps in there. And I'm going to put this higher up on my cheek. On my cheek? Girl. What? In my crease. Near my brow bone. And this is a Smith 232. Then I'm taking this Smith 247. It's kind of a fluffy brush, but it's also a bit more flat. And I'm going to take this shade right here with a little bit of the dark one. Just a touch. And then I'm going to press this all over, and don't be shy to go over top of that eyeliner. That's what I want. I want that kind of underpainting effect to to get it to look smoky without having to do a lot of hard work. Now I'm going to reintroduce some of the dark cream from the palette near my lashes. I'm not going to go over the edge again because I like how that is softly diffused. I'm just adding this right here to add more depth and to act as a base for the deeper shadow I'm going to go over top with. And I'm going to clean this all up later, but now I'm taking a bit of this dark brown with that little ColourPop E29, and I'm going to blend that near my lashes, kind of on the outermost corner. I don't want to bring the darkness all the way out to the tip of the wing. I just want to concentrate it in this little V section right here. Now I'm just going to take this itty bitty brush from Smith, it's the 233, and I'm going to take that same combination that we did all over the lid. So most of this one and a little bit of that. And then I'm bringing that on my lower lash line here. Now I'm taking a clean angled brush with nothing on it. Sometimes this does enough, but I'm just going to kind of sharpen up the liner here. You can use concealer if you need to really sharpen it up. And there we are. Very, very easy to get a really nice smoky liner. Now I'm just going to do this eye real quick and I will be right back. And here are the eyes all finished. I just love this eye look so much, you know? Like, it's just so fun. The last thing I'm going to do though is add a little bit of an inner corner highlight, and I'm actually going to use this one right here. It's kind of matte, but it has some shimmer kind of suspended within it. I didn't want like a full-on highlighter in the inner corner. I really like this more matte eye look. There. Just very, very subtle. Oh, before I forget, the mascaras I used are these ones. I used the JULIAA Limitless Lash Mascara for my top lashes, and I used the Annabelle Skinny for my lower lashes. But now we're done with the eyes, so now let's move on to lips. So I'm first going to line them up with the Makeup Forever lip liner in the shade Anywhere Caffeine. And I'm going to take this lip liner a bit more into the center of my lips than I usually would. And I'm first going to add a bit of this Teddy 2.0 Powder Kiss lipstick from MAC. And you'll see why. Now I'm taking this very, very bright lipstick. It's another Powder Kiss, but it's a perfect shade to suit this blush. It's the shade Fall in Love. And I'm just tapping this in the center here. And I added that lipstick to kind of dull it out because it is super, super vibrant, and I wanted it to be a monochromatic match to the cheek. Now, you can leave it matte. This is what my heart wants. I wish I could just wear it matte, but my lips are so incredibly dry right now. I need a little something something, so I'm going to use my Belief Aqua Bomb Overnight Lip Mask to add some hydration. And here we have it. Here is the finished final look. I just love everything about this look. I love the lip and cheek combo. I feel like it looks so happy and joyful. And it's also very fresh. I've been really falling in love with pinks recently. And the eyes are so soft yet defined. Ugh. This entire look just makes me so, so, so happy. But that is all for me today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed today's video and found it helpful. If you did, please give this video a like. It would help me out so very much. I'll make sure to link all of the products I used in the description down below, so feel free to check that out. And I will see you in the next one. Love you. Bye.